So we're here today with Christina, and Christina is going to be getting a little bit of filler in her cheeks. Now tell us what you saw when you looked at your face that you wanted to improve. I'll actually even give you a mirror to make it easy for you. So here we go.
So I noticed that my cheeks are falling down a little more, creating these lines, so maybe a little more cheek up.
A little lift, okay. Sure.
And then I'm this area.
And then I'm talking Christina into doing the Hollywood nose effect today too. She's a little resistant, but you know, when you have something you want to try with the fillers, the nice thing is that they can be melted. So if you don't like the effect, you can always get rid of it and it's like it never happened. So when we do the cheeks, I love that she lifted her cheek a little bit. When people start doing this too much, I say, you know, we're not talking about fillers now, we're talking about a facelift. But obviously Christina is young and she looks beautiful and she does not need a facelift at this point. So, you know, the current trend is to build the cheeks up, to try to make this disappear. But really what I try for here is to get rid of a dent here, which Christina barely has. But I also like to put a little bit of filler in that line still. It used to be in vogue to fill that line and it would get bigger and bigger and bigger. And the faces started to look more and more distorted because that's all people knew what to fill, because that's all the fillers were indicated for at the time. So I also want to do a little bit of an indent here that she has. The lights are so bright, we look perfect in these lights. I'm going to walk around with one of these lights circling me wherever I go in the future. Okay, so we're going to get started. We have Contour. It is a Restylane product. What's special about this product is that it's very elastic, so it stays in place. And the other thing that's special is it's thicker, so we can use it in bulkier areas like the cheeks. So I really love this filler. The FDA says it lasts for about 1 year at this point. I think the data is going to show that it'll last longer, but that was the period of time that they tested this product. So I'm guessing it's more like an 18-month filler. So here we go. So you ready, Christina?
I am.
Okay. So Christina's got a nice, beautiful, small face. So products go further in somebody with a tiny, beautiful face like Christina's. Now, what did you have done recently? Because your face is scaly.
Well, that's probably Retin-A, but to even out some skin tone, I did have a CO2 about 6 weeks ago.
Oh, that's what it is. Yes, because it takes 3 skin cell cycles and it's 6 weeks per cycle. So you can see I'm trying to lift the cheek up a little bit higher as well. Okay, good. I like a nice, well-defined cheek. You know, there's kind of a thing going on right now where people are overfilling the cheek, and I'm not a big fan, so I like to keep it looking natural. And another thing that's going on is this pancake face look where women don't like these lines over here. Could I get a 4x4, please? Oh, thank you, Jose, or Todd. Okay, so now I'm just gonna fill in this, and I'll talk about that pancake look in a second. It's not a good look. It's becoming very, very, very popular. Okay, so we're just filling a little bit in those lines right there too. Okay, so that looks great. And Todd's gonna help me with some of the blood there. This is a common thing though. You know, some people bleed a significant amount, some people bleed just a little bit, but I do like it when people bleed on camera because that shows that everyone's different and you might get some bleeding. And some people are shocked that they might get a bruise, but when you poke the skin with a needle, if you hit a blood vessel, it's going to bleed a little bit. So this is common. Are you on any blood thinners, Christine? No.
But I do bleed a lot all the time.
Now, you've had quite the transformation. Now tell us how much weight you lost.
I'm sitting at about 45 pounds.
45 pounds, that's crazy. And Christina, what I love about Christina is she works here and she was motivated enough to do a weight loss challenge and got the team really excited about losing some weight. And you had how many contestants?
About 12, I think we had.
12 contestants? That's good. And what was the money pot?
The money pot was like $380.
$380. And what was the most weight that they lost?
We had a couple people lose 11 pounds in a month.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
But I love the way you inspire people to lose that weight too.
It was fun. It's everybody to do new, exciting things and to create new habits.
Mm-hmm. So now you've done a couple things here. You've done the lower eyelids, right?
Yes.
And you've done the laser. Mm-hmm. Did you do upper eyelids? I forgot. You did upper, lower, okay. And what was the best thing that you think you've done? And you do fillers too, right?
Yes, I haven't had fillers in a while. I love the eyes.
The eyes?
The eyes have dropped years.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think the eyes are great because they really, and it's so easy, right?
The easiest thing you can do.
Todd here did his eyes too.
Yeah, Todd is amazing.
So if you come to work here, we're going to make you do your eyes.
So. Want to know what's going on.
All right, what we're doing is we're doing some filler for Christina because she wants just a little bit more. She wants to get rid of these lines here and just give a little lift to her cheeks. So what we're doing is we're also going to give her a little chin as a bonus because she has a little bit of a blunted chin, and we're also filling in these lines here. So.
Are you sore after this?
No.
You know, it's a little painful when you do it because, you know, we're putting a needle in your face multiple times. But afterwards, you don't really feel anything. And it does have numbing in it, so it really isn't that painful at all. Have you ever done any fillers on your chin?
No.
No? Okay, I think that'll be nice. Okay, it's looking great. So when I was talking about the pancake face that I'm seeing is women are starting to put a lot of filler in this area here because they don't like those wrinkles when they smile, so they'll get these vertical lines that go this way. So I'm seeing a lot of filler where it's making people's faces look very flat. And I'm seeing a lot in Hollywood these days. And I really am not a fan of that look at all. Okay, so that's all looking good. So now I'm gonna just tweak her nose a little bit. And she's just got a couple little dents. Now she got all like worried when I told her I was gonna do this. She's like, no, she gave me an instant no. And so I'm gonna win her over with this. Because she does have a really pretty little nose.
This thing got some big biceps.
Oh, thank you. Boom, boom.
He does.
Thank you for saying that. Whoever said that, you're my favorite person. Mm-hmm. Okay.
What kind of chemicals are in the filler?
It's hyaluronic acid, and hyaluronic acid just is a naturally occurring element. It occurs in our eyes and in our joints and in our skin. So look at that nose. Look at how cute that looks. And we just did just a tiny little bit of filler. Okay, so now we have a little bit of filler left. And I think it's looking really nice. Everything looks great. So let's just give you a little bit more cheek. I don't want to overdo it on you because you have a really cute, nice heart-shaped face already. So I don't want to exaggerate it too much.
Dr. Didi said hello with a heart.
Oh, tell her I said hello. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it.
Then we want to know how much this is.
Okay, so these syringes, I think they're $750 a piece. And so we're doing 4 of them right now. And so let's do the math. What is that? $3,000, yes. But it's sort of a lunchtime lift, and it is gonna really make a big difference here. And I've got just a little bit more to use. So let's see how we're doing with symmetry. Symmetry's looking good. Again, I just want to do a little bit more on the chin. So how are you doing, Christina?
I'm doing good. It doesn't mean I'm well, sorry.
Uh-huh.
Doctor, they said, so besides your big biceps, you have a cute tissue.
Oh my God, I love these compliments. Thank God there are no haters on today. Thank you guys for sharing some love at me. I love that.
And how long does this last?
This is going to last for a year, and like I said, that's how long the study was. So it actually probably is going to last a little bit longer than a year. So now you can see the bleeding that happened here, which is totally normal. We're going to clean her up so we can see the final result.
I apologize.
Do you take it? You said you don't take any
No.
blood thinners though.
And someone wants to know, did you do her eye lift?
I did, yes, yes.
And why use 4 syringes?
Okay, so, you know, a lot of people think, you know, you're going to look overfilled because a lot of people do look overfilled. They're in Hollywood because they keep filling and filling and filling. And that's one of the problems with fillers is that a little bit looks so great, you get a real emotional boost from the fillers, and then you keep wanting to do a little bit more to get that boost, and you can overdo it. So you want to go to somebody who will be happy to tell you no. You know, some people aren't going to tell you no because every time you come in, it's like the cash register rings, and so they're going to make more money. But you want to go to somebody who's just going to say, want you to look your best. And so, you know, 4 on her is great because we got to lift up the cheeks, we got to fill in the nasolabial folds, and we got to improve her chin just a little bit, and then we did just a little bit in her nose as well. So you can see she has just that beautiful lift here, which looks great. We softened these lines that were bothering her, and she had a little blunted chin, and I feel like the chin is much more proportionate to fit her face. So where's that mirror, Christina? Okay, so go ahead and take a look.
We also want to know why she would
Oh,
give
yes.
someone in her in their 20s?
In their 20s? You know, I think for the 20s, if you're talking about early 20s, basically you need products. As you get into your later 30s, you're starting to lose more body fat, and so you're getting more dynamic wrinkles. And dynamic wrinkles are the wrinkles around your eyes, like between your eyes and your crow's feet. And so for older, I like, you could also use a little bit of enhancement for younger 20s. So you could build up the cheeks a little bit, build up the lips a little bit, you know, or fine tune the nose. So I think there are just little things that you can do. But my patients that start early and do little things throughout the year, or, you know, every 6 months or so, they're the ones that really look the best. So I think intervention early is a good thing. You can also start doing lasers as well to keep your skin tone looking good. Because, you know, in Southern California, people get a lot of sun exposure, and that really tears down your skin. So, you know, if you want to start simple, start with sunscreen and Retin-A. So what do you think of this, Christina?
I love it.
Do you like it? How do you like the nose? Did I win you over on the nose?
Oh, I do like the nose, doctor.
Isn't it nice?
It's amazing, beautiful.
Yeah, so you look great.
Thank you.
Looks gorgeous. And we'll get her after pictures without the
Yes.
the blood on her face. So thank you guys for tuning in. We always appreciate you.
More questions.
2 more questions. Okay, sorry.
Where are we located?
We are located in Palm Springs, Rancho Mirage, and La Quinta.
And then what's recommended for wrinkles starting on the forehead in the 30s for someone in the 30s?
In the 30s, it's time to get some Botox. That's really the best thing. That's the only thing that's going to take care of those wrinkles. And you know, Botox, you can use very small amounts when you're young because all you want is just a little bit of relaxation of that muscle. So it'll look the best. And if you don't start early, those wrinkles can get embedded. So start early. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. And thank you for following us on Instagram and Facebook. And also thank you for getting us well into the 100,000 mark for our YouTube channel.